Hello and welcome to the channel How We Move the Decimal. In today's video I am photographing vintage buttons. My mother bought this relatively like a 16 quart tub probably of just random buttons at a thrift store for $11, and it was probably, oh gosh, 2 to 3 years ago. There was a big thing about these buttons. I've talked about them in previous videos. I knew I had them and I knew I had this like back stock of a large quantity of things to look at, but I could not find them anywhere. I knew they had to be in my basement in my great room somewhere. Could not find them. We searched and searched we probably spent last summer searching for these things. Couldn't find them, couldn't find them. Randomly, my husband brought them upstairs in like January, and he was like, are these the buttons you were looking for? It was ridiculous. I'm like, where were they? And he's like, I don't even remember where I found it. Yeah. So I think these buttons are magical and they disappear periodically and then show back up. So hopefully when I get them listed and somebody buys them, they don't disappear. It was absolutely ridiculous. So that's the tale of the buttons. I have photographed all of them. I have labeled all of them. They are all in Ziploc bags. Also, side note, if you have an Aldi around you, I know some people call it Aldi's. If you have an Aldi around you, they're sorry, I had to get up. My cat was gonna knock a glass of Kool-Aid off the counter that my kids put up there. Okay, sorry. If you have an Aldi around you, their Ziploc bags, so their brand of Ziploc bags, I think they're at our Aldi $1.79. They are on point. I almost like them better than the name brand Ziploc bags. Save so much money. They're very good quality. I've not ever had one rip open or break. My kids use them all the time for school, for their lunches and stuff. The gallon bags, the quarts, the sandwich, all of that, even the snack bags. Super high quality, really thick, nice bags. I recommend those. And if Aldi wants to sponsor me, that'd be amazing. But I do like those Ziploc bags. I think their Boulder brand is the brand of their Ziploc bags. But yeah, no, they're pretty awesome. I have no issue with that. Let's see what else. So they're all sorted, they're ready to go. I just haven't listed them, and again, from my past videos, I am struggling busing right now. My life is a dumpster fire. It's a good dumpster fire. It's pretty. We're roasting marshmallows, but just last week I wasn't getting home till 9 o'clock at night with all of my children, so I was leaving at 7 in the morning and not getting home till 9 o'clock at night. There's no time to list. I mean, granted, I could probably do some stuff on my phone while it practices and games and stuff like that, but I want to be present for my kids. The whole like hustle culture, you can work from anywhere. What if you don't want to work from anywhere? What if you want to work from a very specific place? Just wondering if anyone else is burnt out, super burnt out right now. But like when I go to soccer practice with my children, I want to watch soccer practice with my children. I don't want to multitask on my phone and do stuff on my phone. I want to be there for them. So that's kind of where I stand. That being said, though, we are going to be driving a lot in the next 2 months. So I'm trying to figure out how to do stuff in the car while driving. Well, not while I'm driving, but while my husband is driving. I don't multitask while driving. I only listen to podcasts while driving and sometimes chew gum. So just trying to fit all that stuff in there, but that's stressful. And I think the reason I am part-time, the reason this is a side hustle is so it's not as stressful. So it defeats the purpose. The whole like work from anywhere, passive income, that is complete and total bullshit. eBay is not passive income. Maybe YouTube's passive income, haven't got there, nowhere near monetizing, just doing this for fun. But eBay is by no means passive income. Maybe it's passive income if you have employees, but you still have to manage employees. eBay is very much active income, going from getting your inventory. freaking out if there's a dry spell and you can't get inventory, to photographing, listing, storing, then doing inventory after you buy it to make sure it's still there. And inevitably items drop off of eBay that you don't sell, and sometimes items pop back up on eBay after you've sold them. So it's a thing. I don't know, this is such an old reference, and whenever I teach my classes, my students are like, what are you talking about? It's stupid. I think of eBay as Little Shop of Horrors. And Audrey 2. So eBay's Audrey 2. We're a Little Shop of Horrors. It starts out fun and cute, and it's like, oh, let's do this, it's great. And then all of a sudden it's feed me Seymour, so you have to feed the eBay monster. You have to keep up on it, because if you don't, then you just turn into a hoarder. And I've reached the time of year where we're using our garage more, where I do have a lot of my storage in there for eBay. We're using our garage more, it's open more, our kids are in the driveway playing, and I'm looking at the garage and I'm like, I'm going to just donate all of it. And then I have the issue because there's no place to donate it, so then you feel bad throwing it away, so you don't want to throw it away. Because I think to most eBayers, we've curated these items, like we've selected, we choose you, Pikachu. We've selected these items. And the thought of throwing them away kind of hurts our heart a little bit, because those are items we've personally picked out ourselves. So you have that issue. I'm okay with donating them, but there's nowhere around us accepting donations right now. We are running headfirst into garage sale season. And whenever we get headfirst into garage sale season, a lot of places around, it's a scramble to who can donate first, because those places are going to fill up very quickly with everybody having their garage sales. My first town garage sales that I'm going to go to are this weekend. I usually have good luck at these town garage sales when I hit the churches up. I did buy several things at a church rummage sale last year that did very well for me. The only problem is I'm going to be working all day the first day, and I don't have good luck the second day. So they are Friday and Saturday sales. I have no luck usually on the Saturday. I have decent luck on the Friday. However, if you go Saturday, like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and just drive around, people are putting free stuff on their curbs just to get rid of. And that's usually a gold mine too, because all the items are free. You'll take a lot more stuff if it's free than you will if you have to pay for it. So I like to do Friday mornings on the day they open. And then I like to do Saturday early evening when people are putting all the stuff out for free. So pro tips, if someone's going to put the stuff out for free, then do that. Also, if they have a town cleanup day after that, so a lot of our small towns around us that do garage sale days, the next day will be a cleanup day. So that's where everybody puts the items they want to get rid of on the curb, and the town hires like a special garbage company to come and make a special stop. So they hire the garbage company to go around and make a special stop and pick up items that people need to get rid of. They wouldn't usually throw away. So they go and put anything, even if they didn't have a sale, they might go and put stuff on the curb just to get rid of it, because it's town cleanup day. We do this with my mom. She lives in a very small town. When they have town cleanup day, we go to her house, and she doesn't have a rummage sale because she doesn't want to work it, and I don't blame her. We'll go there the night before and put all the stuff on the curb for her that she just wants to get rid of. And most of the stuff never makes it to cleanup day, because people will drive around that night and pick and choose things they want to take. So we always just do a drive around. When we go and help her clean up, we will also drive around to see what else everybody else is getting rid of. So pro tip, go after and scavenge what you want, or go the day of the cleanup day. So the day before they have the cleanup day, when everyone's putting things out on the curb, go and do that. Now, I don't know where you are, if you have cleanup days or stuff like that, but that does happen. We don't have a lot of people throughout the year put things on the curb. Where we live, our city ordinance, you can't do that. So if it's there for more than 24 hours, you could be fined. we've put stuff on the curb after our rummage sales and just left it overnight, and it usually doesn't get picked at all. No one picks it up. Even advertising like free on curb or free cycle groups, stuff like that, it's not getting taken care of. We have put things in free cycle groups that are like, we took the wrought iron, which I know it's worth something if I want to recycle it or do something to it, but we had wrought iron railing around our front door. That was just a pain in the butt. When there's 5 of you trying to get in the door at the same time, it was creating a bottleneck. It was kind of pretty much useless. So we put, free whoever wants it, and that did get picked up very quickly because, again, the scrappers and recyclers will take that. It was nice wrought iron. There's nothing wrong with it, but we had no reason to store it. It was just going to take up space. So we can donate through there. We have like the for-profit drop-offs for clothing and sheets and stuff for shoes, clothing, textiles. We have those drop boxes, and I do use those a lot. I prefer to give locally and donate locally, but if they're not accepting donations, I don't want to fill up my garage with donations. So, and right now I currently have 3 garbage bags full sitting in the back of my van to run to one of those boxes and get rid of. And I need to do that today or tomorrow because, again, this weekend, one of the larger like subdivisions around us is having their rummage sale. So they will fill up those boxes on Sunday if I don't go do it now. But that's only clothes, textiles, and shoes. That's not hard goods. So if we have hard goods, it's harder to get rid of. And I guess that's a pun. Hard goods are harder to get rid of, unfortunately. I'm like going around looking at all of the stuff we have to donate. We have, I want to say, at least 10 boxes of donation goods. And I'm starting to go, okay, what are they just going to throw away if I donate it? So I'm of the theory, donate everything, which is bad. So anything that's like semi bad quality or something I think it's not going to end up being donated and they're just going to throw it in their dumpster, I've started throwing away. And I have to do it. It hurts my husband's heart to do it. He is very much a free cycler, and so am I. And, growing up relatively poor, the thought of throwing anything that could be used away is so hard. So, and like we have things in our house that are broken that we still use because of this mentality, and throwing stuff away is just ridiculous. But like there are several like Rubbermaid Tupperware things that we got in a large lot that we thought were Tupperware, but half of it was, half of it wasn't. But there were several large, decent Rubbermaid containers, so I ended up getting rid of 2 of my broken containers and replacing them with those containers because I didn't want to throw them away. And, why throw away the good ones and keep the bad ones, and like just going through stuff like that. It's hard, and it's crazy to think there's no way to get rid of your items, like there's no place to donate. And then I think about all the people that just buy dumpsters and clean out their houses and donate everything anyway. So it's like, well, if you're donating everything anyway, then, if someone's throwing the stuff away anyway, it just, I hate thinking about all of it. One of the houses down our street got a dumpster, and I normally will dumpster dive, but they were very adamant that they did not want anyone going in their dumpster. They didn't want anyone to look through it. They were just remodeling and cleaning out after a death in the family, where normally I'm like itching to go through dumpsters, especially clean out dumpsters. So we have a high turnover rate in our city and a high rental population in our city. So a lot of times people get evicted, and I like going through those dumpsters, which I know is preying on people that have had issues. So thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.